Have you ever spent an entire night redoing something in your mind? Reconstructing conversations that never happened? Planning movements your feet haven't yet dared to take? Rehearsing versions of yourself that the mirror doesn't know yet? I see that, my little one. I see how you rebuild entire worlds inside your chest while the world outside remains exactly as it was yesterday. There is something powerful in that, you know? That ability you have to imagine, to redo, to not give up even inside your own thoughts. But there is also something painful when all that energy becomes imprisoned, spinning in circles, never finding the exit door. It's like having complete wings, but never taking flight. Like knowing the path but staying seated watching the road. I am not here to judge your pauses, my child. I am here because I recognize the weight you carry. That weight has a name. It's the memory of when you tried and it didn't work. It's the scar from when you exposed yourself and were wounded. It's the echo of that moment when you believed and then had to swallow disappointment like someone swallowing glass. It hurts, I know, and it's exactly that pain that builds the tallest walls around your heart. What moves me the most, my beloved, is seeing how you still dream. Even after everything, even carrying the weight of attempts that never blossomed, you still have that flame. Small, sometimes almost imperceptible, but alive. Every time you think, maybe. Every time your heart beats faster at the sight of a new possibility. Every time you catch yourself imagining, what if this time? That flame flickers. And I want you to know, the Almighty sees each flicker of that light. Write in the comments, God sees my heart, if you recognize this battle inside you. If these words are touching your heart right now, if you feel you need to hear this message until the end, press the like button now. This simple gesture allows more people who also need this word to find it. There is someone going through the same pain as you, seeking the same hope. And when you leave your like, you become part of something greater, helping bring comfort and faith to other wounded hearts. But understand, my little one, this is not a request for vanity or numbers. It is an act of love. The Lord uses even the smallest gestures to reach multitudes. And when you touch the like button, you are not just supporting this channel, you are helping spread God's word and heaven's hope. Now, my dear, I need to tell you something that maybe no one has ever told you this clearly. Failing did not make you unfit. Let that sink deep. Your story is not defined by the chapters where you stumbled, but by your ability to keep turning pages. The Lord does not look at your falls as evidence of incapacity. He looks at your persistence as evidence that you were created for something greater than giving up. Do you know what is truly frightening? It's not trying and failing. What is truly frightening is looking back years from now and realizing that you let fear choose for you, that you allowed a temporary defeat to become a permanent sentence, that you let the voices of the past be louder than God's whispers about your future, because God has been whispering, my child. He has placed holy stirrings inside your spirit. He has made your heart beat faster in certain directions. He has allowed you to keep dreaming even when it would be easier to anesthetize everything. These are not accidents. They are invitations. They are doors being unlocked, waiting only for you to have the courage to push. But you hesitate. And I understand perfectly why. You think, what if I try again and people judge me? What if they remember my previous failures? What if they laugh at me for having the audacity to start over? Ah, my little one, the judgment of others feels so heavy when we carry things alone. But let me ask you a question. How many of those people you fear so much will be by your side at the end of your life? How many of them will matter when you stand before the Creator, giving account not for your failures, but for the opportunities you let pass because of fear? People talk. They always have, they always will. But the Lord acts, and He is acting right now, behind the scenes of your life, preparing paths you still cannot see. He is moving pieces, aligning moments, preparing encounters, opening doors that seemed permanently locked. While you are paralyzed by the fear of others' judgment, God is busy building answers to prayers you did not even have the courage to fully express. Write, "God is working," in the comments if you want to declare your trust in the plans of the Most High. Do you know what impresses me about restarts? It's that they are never exactly like the original beginnings. When you try something for the first time, you go with innocence, with a certain enchanting naivety. But when you start again, you go with wisdom. You carry the lessons, you know the obstacles, you've learned how to identify the detours. A restart is not a repetition, it's an evolution. It is you, an improved version, giving one more chance to something your heart has not been able to fully abandon. And this requires a different kind of courage, my child. Anyone can start something new when they have nothing to lose. But to start again? To start again when you already know the taste of defeat, when you have already felt the weight of failure, when you have already experienced the pain of disappointment. That is courage of another level. That is faith in action. That is believing that the Lord can do something new, even in the grounds where only frustration grew before. You need to stop seeing your previous attempts as wasted time. Nothing was wasted, my beloved. Everything was preparation. Every door that closed eliminated a wrong path. Every disappointment refined your expectations. Every fall strengthened muscles you didn't know you would need. God wastes nothing, absolutely nothing. He is the master of turning what seems broken into foundations for something stronger. But here is the part you need to absorb completely. God is not going to do for you what only you can do. He prepared the ground, but you need to plant. He opened the path, but you need to walk. He placed the opportunity before you, but you need to reach out your hand. Faith without action is like a seed still inside the sack, full of potential but without manifestation. How many times have you felt the impulse to act and stopped at "tomorrow I will do it"? How many times has the Spirit of the Lord touched your heart with clear direction and you responded with, "But it's not the right time"? My little one, you are waiting for the perfect moment that will never come. You are waiting to feel completely ready, but complete readiness does not exist. You are waiting for guarantees that God never promised to give. What He promised was to be with you. What He guaranteed was to never abandon you. What He assured you was that you have everything you need to take the next step. Not the final step, just the next one. Stop trying to see the top of the mountain before you begin climbing. You only need to see the next step. God lights the path as you walk, not before. Clarity comes through movement, not paralysis. The answer appears when you take the step, not while you sit waiting for signs clearer than the ones you've already received. Write, "I will take the next step" in the comments to declare your decision not to remain still. My child, I need to talk to you about something that may be holding you back more than you realize: comparison. You look around and see people who seem to have everything figured out, people who apparently never failed, who achieved quick success, who appear to walk from victory to victory without stumbling. And you look at your own journey full of restarts and think that you are late, that you are doing something wrong, that you are not good enough. Let me tell you a secret. Everyone is fighting battles you cannot see. Everyone carries wounds they don't display. Everyone has areas of life where they had to start over multiple times. The difference is that some hide it better, some share less, some learn to paint smiles over tears. But the struggle is universal. The need to start over, it knocks on everyone's door, without exception. Stop measuring your journey by someone else's ruler. God did not call you to live another person's life. He called you to live yours, with all its peculiarities, with all its detours, with all its restarts. Your timing is not late. Your process is not wrong. Your story is not less valuable just because it has more chapters of struggle than you would like. The Lord weaves unique stories. He does not produce in series. Each path is carefully designed, taking into account not only the destination, but also who you need to become along the way. Sometimes the longer journey is necessary because the destination requires a version of you that is still being shaped. Trust the process. Trust the potter who is forming you. Do you know what separates those who restart successfully from those who remain paralyzed? It is not talent. It is not luck. It is not the absence of fear. It is the willingness to be vulnerable again. It is the courage to strike one more match even after seeing many go out. It is the faith to plant again even after harvests that never came. It is choosing consciously not to allow the past to hijack the future. And this choice, my beloved, must be made every day. It is not a one-time decision you make once, and that's it. It is a daily commitment not to give up, not to surrender to fear, not to let disappointment have the final word. Some days will be easier. Other days you will need to convince yourself again of what you know is true, and that's okay. Courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is fear that decided to try anyway. Right? God gives me courage. In the comments if you need that strength today. Now listen to me carefully, because this is crucial. God is not waiting for you to be perfect before He starts working through you. He is not sitting in heaven with His arms crossed saying, "When you fix this, that, and that other thing, then I'll use you." No. The Lord uses cracked vessels. He works through imperfect people. He chooses precisely those who know their limitations, because these are the ones who know that every victory comes from Him, not from themselves. Your past failures do not disqualify you. In many cases, they uniquely qualify you, because now you have empathy for those who struggle. Now you can extend a hand to those who have fallen because you know the ground. Now you can offer real hope because you yourself had to find it in the darkest trenches. God turns your scars into credentials to minister healing to others. But you need to step out of the victim position. Yes, difficult things happened. Yes, you were hurt. Yes, some dreams died. But you are still breathing. You are still here. And as long as there is life, there is the possibility of new chapters. The end of the story is only determined when the story truly ends, and yours is still being written. Stop rereading the difficult chapters. Stop living mentally in pages you should have turned long ago. The past is for learning, not for living. You cannot drive by looking only in the rearview mirror. At some point, you need to fix your eyes on the road ahead and trust that God knows the way better than you do. Do you know what the Lord is waiting for from you now? A yes. Just one yes. It doesn't have to be a confident yes, full of certainty and without any trembling. It can be a trembling yes, a scared yes, a yes accompanied by tears and uncertainties. But it must be a yes that moves, a yes that acts, a yes that takes a step even with shaking knees. Because when you give your yes, no matter how small, God comes in with the power you don't have. When you offer the 5 loaves and 2 fish of your limited courage, the Lord multiplies them in ways that defy all logic. When you take the impossible step out of the boat, He sustains your feet on waters that should sink you. God does not need your fullness. He needs your availability. And here is something beautiful. Every small step of obedience is recorded. Every time you choose to try again despite fear, it does not go unnoticed. Every morning when you get up and decide not to give up, God sees it. Every moment when you resist the urge to surrender, heaven applauds. You are not fighting this battle alone, my little one. You have a divine supporter who is investing in every move you make toward what He prepared for you. Write, "Thank you, Lord," in the comments to express gratitude for God never giving up on you. I need to warn you about something. The enemy of your soul will work overtime to keep you paralyzed. He will amplify your past failures. He will put in your mind every reason why you shouldn't try. He will use the voices of people around you to plant doubt. He will make your fears seem bigger than they are. Why? Because he knows what God planted inside you. He sees the potential you haven't fully seen yet, and he is terrified of what will happen when you finally move. The opposition you feel is not a sign that you are on the wrong path. Many times, it is confirmation that you are threatening the kingdom of darkness. When you were still, bothering no one, posing no threat, there was no pressure. But now that you are considering rising again, now that you are thinking about starting over, the alarms went off in hell, and the enemy's #1 strategy is to make you believe it's not worth it, that you will fail again, that it's better not to try. Don't fall for it, my child. Don't allow lies to be louder than the truth. The truth is that the Most High is with you. The truth is that he promised never to abandon you. The truth is that his plans for you are for well-being, not for harm. The truth is that everything you went through can be used for something greater. Hold on to the truth and do not let go, no matter how many lies are thrown your way. You need to understand something fundamental. Restarting does not guarantee the absence of difficulties. Trying again does not mean that this time will be easy. Giving something one more chance does not come with a promise that you will never stumble again. What comes with restarting is the certainty that you will not live with the regret of not having tried. It is the peace of knowing that you honored the calling God placed in your heart. It is the dignity of not allowing fear to write your story. Because in the end, my beloved, when your life plays before your eyes, you will not remember the moments when you played it safe. You will remember the moments when you were courageous. You will not regret the times you tried and didn't succeed. You will regret the times you didn't try out of fear. The scars of battle are honors. The regret of omission is torture. So I ask you now, what will you do with this restlessness that won't let you sleep? What will you do with this dream that still beats in your chest? What will you do with this feeling that you were made for more than you are living? Will you continue feeding this only in your imagination, or will you give this fire the chance to burn in the real world? God has already done his part. He has already planted the dreams. He has already opened paths. He has already prepared encounters. He has already moved mountains you don't even know were blocking your way. Now you need to do your part. You need to get up. You need to take the first step. You need to believe that it is worth trying one more time. And this first step doesn't need to be perfect. It doesn't need to be grand. It can be tiny. It can be trembling. It can be accompanied by tears and desperate prayers. But it needs to be taken. Because movement attracts movement. Because obedience in small things opens doors for big things. Because God honors those who honor what he placed in their hearts. Write, "I trust in God," in the comments to activate divine provision over your life. My dear one, I am here not to pressure you, but to remind you of who you are. You are a child of the Most High. You were created with purpose. You carry within you seeds of destiny that are waiting for the right conditions to sprout. And sometimes, those right conditions include your own courage to plant, to water, to care, even when the harvest still seems far away. It's not easy, I know. If it were easy, everyone would do it. If it were simple, it wouldn't require faith. If it were guaranteed, it wouldn't be called a risk. But it is precisely in this tension between fear and courage, between the known and the unknown, between the safe and the possible, that miracles happen. That is where God moves in ways that leave you breathless. You have already walked part of the path. You have survived storms you thought would destroy you. You have risen from falls that felt fatal. You have found strength when you swore you had nothing left. If God brought you this far, he will not abandon you now. If he sustained you up to this point, he will sustain you in what comes next. But you need to walk. You need to move. You need to honor with action what you pray for in secret. The Lord is waiting for your partnership. He is not going to do everything for you, but He will do it with you. He will not remove every obstacle before you begin, but He will equip you to overcome them as they appear. How many chances have passed because you were waiting for ideal conditions? How many doors closed because you hesitated too long? How many opportunities slipped through your fingers because you were waiting to feel more ready, more qualified, more confident? The time you are using to wait could be used to build. Today could be the day when everything changes. Not because circumstances will magically align, but because you will decide that regardless of circumstances, you will take the step. You will choose courage over comfort. You will choose movement over paralysis. You will choose to trust God instead of trusting only what your eyes can see. And when you take that step, when you make that choice, you will discover something wonderful. You are not alone. You never were. The Lord has walked beside you every second, patiently waiting for the moment you would be ready to move again. And now that this moment has arrived, He will reveal Himself in ways that will strengthen your faith more than you can imagine. Your best days are not behind you, my child. They are being prepared right now. Incredible stories are being woven behind the scenes of your life. Divine encounters are being orchestrated. Provisions you did not ask for are being sent. All of this is happening as you read these words, but these blessings need a vessel that moves, not one that stays still. They need someone walking in faith, not frozen in doubt. They need to find you moving, not in paralysis. So move, even if just a little. Even if only today, but move. The new beginning you need starts with a decision. The decision not to let past failures write your future. The decision to believe that God wastes nothing, not even your pain. The decision to honor what was planted in your heart. The decision to be courageous, even when fear tries to convince you otherwise. Write Amen in the comments if you are going to make this choice now. My little one, before you leave here, I want you to do something for me. Close your eyes for a moment and take a deep breath. Feel the air entering and leaving your lungs. That is life. You are alive. And as long as you are alive, you have chances. You have possibilities. You have opportunities to write new chapters. Do not let the weight of what didn't work keep you from trying what might work. Do not let the voices of the past be louder than the calling of the future. Do not remain trapped in old versions of yourself when God is trying to show you who you can become. You are stronger than you think. You have survived 100% of your worst days so far. You have within you a resilience forged in the fire of adversity. You carry scars that are witnesses of your ability to overcome. Use that. Not as a reason to fear new battles, but as evidence that you can get through them. The Lord is with you. This is not an empty phrase. This is a spiritual reality that changes everything. The Creator of the universe, the one who spoke and worlds existed, the one who counts the stars and knows each one by name. This same God looks at you and says, I am with you, not temporarily, not conditionally, always. With Him by your side, what do you truly have to fear? With Him sustaining you, what can permanently bring you down? With Him weaving your story, what ending do you think He is preparing? Trust. Trust with everything you have. Trust when it makes sense and when it doesn't. Trust when it is easy and when it is difficult. Just trust, and then begin. Not tomorrow. Not when you feel more ready. Not when conditions are ideal. Now. Today. This moment. Take the first step, no matter how small. Make that call. Send that message. Make that decision. Start that project. Forgive that person. Release that hurt. Whatever the Lord has placed on your heart, do it. Because your dreams will not fulfill themselves. Your prayers need legs. Your faith needs action. And God is waiting for you to do your part so He can do His. The part that only He can do. The part that will leave you amazed and make you say, "Only God could have done this." I believe in you, my son, my daughter. More importantly, God believes in you. He would not invest so much in someone He did not believe in. He would not plant dreams in hearts He did not intend to see flourish. He would not wake you up in the middle of the night with visions if He did not plan to make them reality. You are standing at the threshold of something new, something beautiful, something that will make every tear worth it, every sleepless night worth it, every moment you wanted to give up but didn't worth it. New beginnings are sacred because they prove that hope is still alive. And as long as hope lives, everything is possible. So go, take the step, be courageous, trust, and watch God do what only He can do. Transform new beginnings into glorious new stories that will inspire generations. May the Almighty Lord bless you, strengthen you, and guide you in every step of this journey. May He open doors no man can shut. May He give you wisdom for every decision. May He clothe you with courage when fear tries to stop you. May He turn every new beginning into a victory story that glorifies His name. I am cheering for you. And more importantly, God is working for you, through you, and in your favor. Do not waste this season. Do not let fear steal what was prepared with such care. You deserve to see what is on the other side of your courage. Stand up, shake off the dust, take a deep breath, and begin again. Not because it will be easy, but because it will be transformative. Not because you have all the answers, but because you have a God who does. Not because the path is clear, but because the one who guides you has never been lost. Your new beginnings are not signs of weakness. They are testimonies of strength. They are declarations to the universe that you refuse to be defined by your falls. They are evidence of a faith that does not give up, of a hope that does not die, of a heart that keeps believing even when logic says to stop. And God honors that. He honors every attempt. He celebrates every effort. He records every step of courage. Nothing you do in faith is wasted. Nothing you try while trusting in Him goes unnoticed. Every move you make matters. Every choice counts. Every day you decide not to quit is a victory worth recognizing. So, my beloved, I leave you with this. The time of waiting is over. The moment to act has come. The invitation is made. The door is open. The path is lit for the first step. The rest you will discover as you walk. Because that is how it works with God. He reveals the path to those who walk, not to those who sit analyzing. Trust the process. Trust His timing. Trust the empowerment He promised. Trust that you did not come this far to stay here. You came this far to be launched into the next level. And that launch happens when you leap, when you risk, when you choose to believe that what God started, He will finish. May this message not be just words that touched you for a few minutes. May it be the push you needed. May it be the confirmation you were asking for. May it be the sign you were waiting for. Because I do not speak by accident, my child. I speak because there is purpose. I speak because there is destiny. I speak because something great is waiting for you on the other side of your obedience. Your new beginning starts now. Not next month. Not next year. Now. And I will be here, as I have always been, as I will always be, interceding, supporting, cheering for you. But the one who needs to take the step is you. The one who needs to choose is you. The one who needs to decide is you. Choose courage. Choose to begin again. Choose to believe that your best days are still ahead. Because they are. The Lord promised. And He is not a man that He should lie.